Hello everyone, welcome to this video. I'm Sajini De Silva, a software engineer from WSO2 API Manager team. In this video, we will learn about a new feature introduced with API Manager 3.10 release, API categories. Here we will be discussing what API categories are and their use cases. In previous releases, we had a similar feature called tag-wise groups, and in order to clear the confusion between the two, we will see a comparison between tag-wise groups and API categories. Then we will see how to create, update, delete, and attach API categories. And finally, we will see a demo on API categories feature. API categories are used to categorize APIs in the dev portal. Yes, you could have done this using tag-wise grouping feature too, which makes the two very similar from a UI point of view. But it is important to highlight the differences here. API categories represent a broader collection of APIs, whereas tags are used to emphasize specific details of an API. API categories have to be predefined by an admin user. With the tag-wise groups, publisher has the freedom to define it when creating the API. API category names can be any valid arbitrary string, but tag-wise groups must have the -group suffix in order for them to be identified as a tag-wise group in the dev portal. And one more important thing to highlight here, with the introduction of API categories, we are deprecating tag-wise grouping feature in APIM 3.1 and we will be removing it altogether in a future release. So the users are advised to migrate existing tag-wise groups to API categories and to use API categories to create new dev portal groupings in future. Next, we will see how to add a new API category. API category related operations can be managed through the admin UI. So first, navigate to API Manager admin portal at /admin and on the left menu, go to categories, API categories and add API category. This will display the UI for adding an API category. Define a category name, description and click save. This will register an API category in the system. Similarly, you can perform other update and delete operations too via the admin UI. Next, we will see how a publisher user can attach an API category to an API. Navigate to the publisher portal and select the API to be categorized. Under API's design configurations, expand the API categories drop-down. This will list the available API categories, and out of those, select the categories you want to attach to the API and save the API. The categorized API will be visible in the dev portal like this. There will be a left menu listing all the available API categories, and you can click on a category and view the APIs available in it. Next, we will see a demo on this. First, we will go to admin portal and create an API category. As you can see, the list of available categories can be seen here. Now, click on add API category and let's create an API category. For this, we have to define a category name and optionally we can add a category description as well. Then we will attach this category to an API. So log in to publisher as a publisher user and click on the API you want to update. Go to Design Configurations tab and select the API category and then save the API. Next, we will go to Dev Portal and see how it looks. On the left menu, you can see a list of categories. We will select Marketing category and now you see the Marketing API listed under this category. That brings us to the end of this video. So to recap, in this video we learned about API categories and how they differ from tag-wise groups. In the demo, we created a new API category and attached it to an API and checked how it is listed in the dev portal view. If you wish to check the official documentation of this feature, please use the link I have listed in the description below. Don't forget to like this video, comment and click the subscribe button and click the notification bell to get notifications on more videos as soon as they are uploaded. See you in the next video.